Hi, I'm Ella. I mostly wanted to come to LLA because I found myself in a season where I really felt and heard from the Lord that I was supposed to enter the mission field and to do more missionary work, and I wanted a proper way to get myself ready to do that, and this felt like the easiest and the most obvious next step for me was to go to a leadership academy so I could learn how to lead others well. It just makes sense. So one of my most fun experiences at LLA was this one night we all went hiking, and we found a cave, and we went in the cave and we scaled the top of the cave together, and as we were coming back down, it's a fun memory for me, probably not for Nate, but I accidentally unlodged a rock, and I was like, Nate, look out for the rock, and he tried, but it hit him in the side and it knocked the wind out of him, and it was honestly really funny, but I felt really bad. But it was a good bonding experience for all of us, because we were like, we're hiking in a cave and Nate almost died and it's my fault, and but it was a lot of fun. It felt like a family bonding moment, so it was good. How to apply these different leadership skills in ministry, but then also looking at it and noticing that these are things I can use just in my everyday life and in practicality if I ever wanted to even start my own business or just be a leader in the place that I work in my future. All of it is super transferable and applicable to many different areas of your life, and so learning that was really interesting. We had a worship night and we sort of didn't want it to stop, so we had begun praying at the end of the worship night, and it sort of broke out into this spontaneous prayer event for all of us, and Justin he got a word for each of us, and he looked at me and he gave me this beautiful word that really spoke to my heart and was really relevant to what I had been going through, and it gave me the confidence to just, cry out to God and be like, God, I accept this. And it was about confidence, and it gave me the confidence to really pursue what the Lord was having for me in that moment. And it was just a beautiful moment between us all and us and the Lord. It was awesome. So my biggest takeaway was I didn't fully, and I still don't fully understand just what these people are going through on a daily basis, because I live in my own personal bubble. And it was so nice to be able to step out of that personal bubble and get a look at the world around me and see that there are others in need and just how much they need us. So my biggest takeaway is that the work is never done, and it's time to move forward. I feel like a new person. I honestly don't feel like the same person that went to LLA. I feel I've been completely transformed and renewed, and I see God in a wholly different light. I feel like I learned so much about him and the way that he moves in our lives and who he is and how he loves. And honestly, an easier question for me would be what did he not do? So honestly, that's what I can say. At first, I was really scared to actually work in orphan care. I'll be honest, it was a little intimidating because I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it's a scary thing. These kids have gone through more things than I could even imagine, but then I felt way better prepared after LLA to actively work with orphans. It made me feel a lot better prepared, and then coming here and working with them is just like hanging out. It's just like a fun time. We're just having fun together, and I love that. And it's cool to think that me kicking a ball with someone or teaching them how to make coffee is impacting them in a positive way, because for me it's a Tuesday, and for them it's a life-changing experience, and that makes it a life-changing experience for me. I would tell anyone who wants to attend LLA to first pray about it, see if missionary work is the next step for you, if that's what the Lord is calling you to do, and then to just listen to God full send. Come, do it. It is worth it. It is so much fun. I can't even believe, I was considering not coming at first, and I look back and I can't even believe I thought to not come. I don't even know where I would be in life. It was such a life-changing experience, and I think everybody should have that opportunity to do it. One thing I've seen is there's a lot of loneliness, and there was this one girl that she wrote a beautiful note for us all, and it was just talking about how Legacy Refuge kept coming back, and and how much she loved being with us. And for me, it was like, oh, this is a huge deal for you guys, and we're just being silly and having fun, but she said it was, in the note, she said it was the most fun she'd ever had. And seeing that need for companionship and that need for other people to love you it's cool, and it's sad because it's something I can do. I can love you. You know, I can come here and I can be with you and I can hold your hand. And maybe I'm not the most well-spoken, or maybe I'm not the most, like, the best, like, barista in the whole world, but I can teach you what I know, and I can hold your hand and I can hug you, and I'll be there for you. And seeing that need and knowing that it's something that I can fill was super encouraging for me. One thing you should consider is, yeah, it's fun to travel and be new places, but it's hard work, and it's not something that's just, you know, fun travel experience. That's not what this is. That's not what this is about. This is a life-changing experience for sure, but it'll mess with you a little bit. And so it's important to put your heart in the right position before you make a commitment like this. So be careful. I want to say, you know, in the Bible it says take care of the orphans and the widows, but we shouldn't even do it because it's in the Bible. We should do it because we love them, you know?
Yeah. Why is it important to you?
I don't like that there are people that don't have people for them. I think everybody deserves to feel loved. I think everybody deserves to have someone in their life that's going to listen to them, and someone who's going to love them unconditionally. And we have Jesus, but not everybody knows him well enough for that. And some people don't even have physical people with them to love them. And I want to be that person for as many people as I can be. I want to help as many people as I can possibly help to feel like they are loved and that they matter and that they are worth something. And it's important that everybody feels that way. And if there's anything that I can do to make somebody feel that way, I want to do it.